We're sleeping in the bed that we made. That's what happens when you allow energy policy to be dictated by children in Europe, by woke investors on Wall Street, and by politicians who actually think that electric passenger vehicles are going to solve an energy crisis and a climate crisis. The policy we have is unsustainable, and we're seeing the results of it. When you look at energy policy, it should do at least three things. Number one is be reliable. This energy policy of the left is not reliable from a technical standpoint. It's also not reliable from a sourcing standpoint, as we're seeing now, where we're dependent on Russian oil and gas. Energy should be affordable. And we see right now with all-time high gas prices and oil prices that energy is definitely not affordable. Energy affects everything. We're getting ready to start planting crops across the world. Natural gas is the key ingredient to nitrogen fertilizer, which allows us to produce the food to feed the world. As energy cost goes up, the cost of everything is going to go up. Food costs are going to continue to rise. Transportation costs are going to continue to rise. And it's more than just the cost at the pump. And finally, the left's energy policy, contrary to what they say, is not cleaner. They're buying gas from Russia and other countries that produce it much less cleaner than what we produce. We've all heard about the Biden administration canceling the Keystone XL pipeline. Union welders in my district lost their job when that pipeline was closed. But when I talked to them, they said, did you realize this pipeline was going to use total renewable energy to pump the oil from Canada to the Gulf of the United States? It was actually green jobs being used to transport the oil. We produce energy cleaner and more efficiently, and we're better stewards of the environment here than any place else in the world. We don't need to be buying Russian energy, but we sure don't need to be buying Iranian energy or Venezuelan energy. We need to produce energy of all forms and all types here in the U.S. and do it better than anybody else in the world. Do it where we have reliable energy, where we have affordable energy, and where we have the cleanest energy. I now want to recognize and introduce